and that was it. It was before it was 10, and then it turned to 13. It wasn't that many.
You had 13 in your last class, Leanna?
Mm-hmm.
We have 10 students, 11, 12 now, admitting 2 more, Brandon and Juliana. Are we missing anybody? Are we missing anybody? All right. Good morning, 6:04.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ms.
Good
morning, Ms.
Good morning.
Guys, so I just want to say one thing. One, I'm not feeling too well, clearly. Two, I really would like you guys all to take down your notes. And three, we should not, at this point and at this time we're in quarter two, you guys know that you guys are supposed to take notes. We're not going to keep on saying it. It gets repetitive, it gets tired, it gets annoying. I'm tired of hearing it, and I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing it. So at this point, we're just going to tell you what you have to do. So today we're going to go over 3 problematic questions on percentages, doing proportions. After the 3 proportion questions, you will legit have about 30 minutes to do the entire test on your own, right? The test is going to be weighted out of, I believe, 15 points. However, the grade average for the exam is about 30% of your grade. So if you do the 30 and the 30, guys, that's your classwork right there and your independent practice. I'm also not going to tell you about your classroom notes and how they should be looking. You should have your name, date, the learning target, and the objective. Leanna Sanchez already put it in the chat. I probably asked her to redo it just in case because there's people that's coming in late. After that, though, it's going to be very simple, very easy, and very strategic after that, right? I'll try to play the music again that we did last class. However, last class before this, we couldn't really play it because it was pretty loud. So, that being said, give me your attention, please. I will be calling out the people that are going first, second, third in terms of reading and who are doing every problem, okay? Now, I need expertise, quality skills. The students I'm picking is just random. I have Kaylani reading, the learning target. I have Justin Bodo reading, problem 1. His assistant is going to be Adam.
Want me to type this in the chat?
No, I got it. I'm writing down in my notebook, actually. I think it's just better. Problem 2 is going to be David, followed with Emma.
So David and Emma for number 2.
Problem 3, we'll give it to the pros for this one. Leanna Sanchez
I knew it. Abigail.
and Abigail.
Guys, before we proceed, if there's something you don't understand, because we're only doing 3 problems today. Your quiz is exactly like this. You need to ask at the end of the problem if you don't understand something, or type it in the chat and maybe one of your peers can answer it.
Real quick, the last thing I want to say is, I'm going to say this once. If you don't understand how to check your work, we're going to do it 3 times. We're going to check our work 3 separate times. Make sure that we get the correct answer. Last class, we did it the exact same way we're doing it now, and they scored pretty well. I'm thinking that this class can do better, so let's see it. Cool. Without that, Ms. Canelo, take it away.
Yes? All right, guys, let me just open it up.
Get my glasses. 2 seconds.
First up is Kalani Roman. So give me a sec. Let me just pull it up. I closed everything out last class, so I just have to reopen it. Okay, note submission, extra credits due today. Don't forget to try it. You have to think about it. It's not as easy as it is. Anyways, let's move on. Open with Cami. And let's get this show on the road. Mr. R, I texted you the attendance and who was late. Kalani followed by Justin and Adam. That's what's on deck. I'm gonna put boxes around what you gotta write. So Kalani, whenever you're ready, young lady, take it away.
learning target. I can set up proportions to solve problems with percentages and apply them to real-world situations. Important vocabulary words. 1% is a rate for every 100 or per 100. The symbol
Signifies.
percentage signifies percent. Percents can also be expressed as fractions and decimals. Percent over 100 equals part over whole.
Awesome. So as you guys can see, we are working with the same thing we've been working with since Monday. Proportions with percents using the part to whole relationship. Who's coming in late now? Oh, Remeses is late. 10:17. All right, that is what we're doing. We're going to be moving on in the next 3 seconds. In 3, in 2, and we're going to move on in the next 1 second. And we're going to move on now to problem 1. Next up is Justin's reading, Adam's doing. Justin Bodo, you're up, sir. Justin Bodo, Earth to Justin Bodo, going once, going twice. Please read this, sir. Who else is coming in late? Oh, Remeses, Yerlin, and Boris. Yes, Yerlin,
I
Boris.
can read if Justin doesn't want to read.
Huh? Well, Justin, you need to read. It's part of your grade, bud.
Of the students in the school, sure.
Choir. That's a singing thing. Can't hear you.
12 students make up 24% of the choir. How many students are in the choir?
Okay. Adam, you're up.
So first you have to see what number is the whole and what number is the part.
Okay.
So 12 is the whole.
So 12 is the whole. You
And
sure about that? 12 is the whole.
no, 12 is the part,
Okay.
And the 24 is the percent. So we need to find out what is the whole.
How are we going to do that?
So first you take 12 and 24, the part, and the percent. So we put 12 over question mark.
Good. I'm going to check these off. This is what the boxes are. Continue.
And we know that 100% is the denominator, so 24 is the numerator. And what we do is use the butterfly method. So we times 12 by 100, and that will give us 1,200.
Butterfly method. Step 1, multiply. Right?
Yeah. Then you divide 1,200 by 24.
Which is what?
Which will give you which will give you 50.
Yes, 50. Thank you, Jana. 50. 50 what? What does this 50 represent?
50 represents the whole.
Which is what? Going back to the question, how many what?
Which is 50.
50 what? There are 50.
Oh, there are 50 students in the choir.
Beautiful. Now, Let's see if Justin knows. Justin, how do you check this work? What should I do with this number? And if you guys know what to do and you want to help your friend out, type in the chat. How do you check your work? I'm going to put a 50 here. Now, how do I check the work? Somebody tell us. Listen, it could be anybody. How do you check the work?
I think
Multiply 50 by 24.
Yes, you cross multiply. And what should happen? What should happen?
You should
Huh?
get
Yeah,
1,200.
1,200.
Okay, you should get 1,200. And if you cross multiply, what's 12 times 100?
1,200.
So can we say that 12 over 50 is equivalent to 24 over 100? And if so, why? Why are these equivalent? Because they have the what?
The same number.
Keep going. You must have the same products, right? If you get the same number, it's correct. Got it? Know this method. You cross multiply, folks, okay? If you get the same result on both sides when you do the diagonal, the butterfly method, your math is correct. If you do not, you did something wrong. Maybe the part and whole are in the wrong spot. And that is why you wouldn't get the same products. I'm going to repeat, you must submit these notes today. I'm not repeating it anymore. I said it, Mr. R said it, we said it, it's in Google Classroom, now it's on you. Model problem 2 is going to be done by David and Emma.
You got scored 23 points correct out of a possible 50 total points. What percent did you get on the exam? So the whole is 50. The part is a question mark, and the percent is 23.
Wait a minute, you said the part is a question mark? Do you guys agree with him?
No, the part is
no,
23
the part is
and the
23
question mark
is the percent.
It's
Good. Good,
percent.
correct. What do we do now, Emma?
we are going to put 50 on the top.
Before you do that, what do you have to write?
You have to write part and whole and percent and then 100.
Okay, now Emma, now what do you do, Emma?
You're gonna put 50 on the top for part.
Wait a minute, 50 is the part?
I mean,
50 is the whole and 23 is the part.
23 for the part.
Thank you, Leanna. Part and whole.
And then
Continue
you're
on.
gonna put a question mark for the percent and then 100 for the whole.
Now what?
You're going to multiply
Multiply what?
23 times 100.
Okay. I'm gonna write here. So butterfly method. She says you multiply. Oops, I can't spell today. Multiply 23 times 100, and what should you get if you do it right?
You're going to get 2,300.
You guys agree with her so far? Class, you agree with her? Class, you guys agree with her? Somebody say yes, no?
We have thumbs up, Miss Canelo. People have thumbs up.
Thank you. Emma, continue. What do you do now?
Then you're gonna divide 2,300 by 50.
Which gives you a result of what?
46.
What does this 46 show? Go back to the question.
It shows the part.
The 46 is the part?
What
There you go.
percentage?
So you scored a what on the test?
46%.
On the, what was it, a test or exam? On the exam, same thing. Okay. Who wants to pick up and tell us how you check it?
Me, can I say?
Sure. Is that Leanna? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
I knew it. Go ahead, Leanna.
Okay, so yeah, we can put that there. So what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do is we're gonna multiply to check. We have to multiply 23 times what? 100, and you get 2,300. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna multiply 46 times 50, which equals 2,300. And we know that our answer is correct because when we checked our work, we got the same total for each.
Let's just clean it up. The total is right, but I want you to do the same products, okay, Leanna? Okay? Products must be the same, right? Good job, Leanna. What's another word for same to earn a kickboard point? Another word for same.
Equal.
Equal or? Equivalent.
Equivalent.
Oh, nice. Wow, okay. All right, guys. Mr. We got number 3 is Leanna and Abigail. I'm gonna give you guys 5 more seconds to write this down. All right. So, guys, you gotta remember to be on time, please. Okay, please be on time. Very, very important. Selena, no. No barking. All right, we're gonna take some of this off now. I'm gonna start at the top like we always do. Hey, Missy, I'm going on mute. It's Leanna and Abigail now. Abigail, Leanna, you girls are up.
You scored 88% on the exam. How many points out of a possible total of 50 points did you score?
Sorry, the lethal guy is outside. I don't know what he just now, but so for our whole is 50 points. Then we don't know what our part is, so we could put an exclamation point. And then our percent is 88. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put percent over 100. And then equals to part over whole. So then what we're gonna do, oh, Abigail, you do Abigail.
Then we have to figure out percents over 100. So the percent is 88 over 100. And part we don't know, so it's a question mark. And whole is 50.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna multiply 88 times 50, and we get 4,400. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna divide 4,400 divided by 100, and we get 44. And so our answer would be you got 44 points out of 50 points.
Anyone have any questions on what they just did for you? Because this is it, because then it's going to be quiz time where it's all going to be you. One of you will tell us how you check this work.
To check the work, you have to first do 50 times 88, which is 4,400, and then you have to divide, and then you have to multiply. Where is it? You have to multiply 100 by 44, and that's also 4,400.
Was it right?
Yeah.
How do you know that? What's the evidence to prove that it's correct?
The evidence to prove that it's correct is because when we multiplied 88 times 50, we got 4,400. And when we multiplied 100 times 44, we also got the same exact answer. So those two are equivalent.
Nice. It's the same product. Mr. R, this class doesn't really need us, I don't think. They seem to know what they're doing. I mean, at least the ones we called on, right?
I haven't sent anything for that reason. So I'm just like, yeah.
Samira, you have your hands up. What do you need? I don't know what you just said because I cannot hear you.
Really low.
What?
Are we gonna show our notes?
So we no longer show the notes. Remember, we put them on Google Classroom. We've been doing that now for weeks. So we're going to open up the quiz. You guys are going to have 5 problems. You are expected to complete it. It is 10:33. The class was only for 23 minutes today, so you have, oh my God, Mr. Help me do the math, 37 minutes to complete this quiz. Once you're done, you submit your notes. And if you're done with the note submission after the quiz, you work on iReady. Are we understood what we need to do? That means you're going to submit all of your notes from the classwork, from the learning target, all the way to the quiz. Understand?
So that basically means that I just allowed you guys to, I opened up the quiz. You may begin. I'm going to stop talking now.
Me too. I'm going to mute all you now. When you're done, just type it, and then you can move on to note submission and iReady. Remember, one last thing, 150 minutes is due today for iReady. We will put the grades in today. If the iReady is not done, we're not working over the weekends. There is Saturday school tomorrow at 9 a.m. with me. All are encouraged to attend. Extra credit if you come.
Is it the extra credit assignment?
Extra credit is due today by 3 o'clock. iReady is due by 4:15, 150 minutes. There are 3 people. I know one person has the camera. If I'm going to message you, and I need you to answer back, please. Last I checked, I only knew why Brandon's camera was off, Rameses and Kayla. Justin, you need your camera on because we didn't receive a message. I'll put you in the waiting room if you don't answer me, or Mr. R. So waiting room it is.
I finished with my quiz.
Who's that, Emma?
Adam.
Adam. And can you send me a message what your score was?
Yeah.
Nice job, Adam. Adam, I need you to submit those notes and they need to be clear. Got it? Then you work on iReady. Same with you, David. Submit those notes now, sir, and then go do your iReady, sir. Excellent work. It is 10:44. This class is over at 11:10. That gives you 26 minutes to do iReady and to finish your test. Justin, I'm not sure where you went. That's great that you did your notes, Adam. They have to go on Google Classroom. Remember, holding them up is great, but we need to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, Leanna Sanchez. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with me. You're not in trouble. Don't worry about it. I just need to ask you a couple questions, okay? Miss Canella, can you put me in a breakout room?
Yes, I am. Move that room. Delete that room. Oh, I just figured out something.
Miss Canella, can you put me in a breakout room?
Yeah. Hold on. I just wait, Leanna. Don't go anywhere. I have to delete this room. Okay, now I'm gonna redo it. Okay, so now I want to add a room, assign. Here we go. I got you, Mr. R.
Put assign manually, right?
Yep, you and Leanna. Okay, guys, go ahead. Reminder, once the quiz is done, you have to submit your notes on Google Classroom. They are due today before 2:35. You finish the quiz in this class, you submit your notes because the grades are looking pretty good right now. No, you have to submit today's notes, guys, not yesterday. Yesterday passed, it's late. Today's the 4th. Do not submit the 3rd, submit the 4th. Grades are already in from yesterday. They're finalized already. Thanks, Natalie, though, for, resubmitting, but I need today's notes in when you're done, okay?
I submitted my notes.
Great, I'm gonna go check. Fabulous, there's an extra credit assignment due too.
And you give host privileges to share.
I did, share screen.
To Leanna?
To everybody.
She doesn't have it.
Maybe I'll make her co-host.
I guess, but I'm going back in there now.
It just says it.
And I'm gonna try to give you co-host. Let's see. It won't let me give her co-host. You should be able to share your screen, Leanna.
No, Ma, it says it's not letting me share my screen. It's